Hi, my name is Amber Westcott, and today I will be giving a refutation speech on abortion. I would like to first make it known that I in no way condone or agree with abortion. However, for the sake of the academic procedure, I am going to be pro-choice in this situation. Have you ever found yourself in a situation and you had no idea how to handle it or what to do? A situation in the likes that your family no longer accepts you, you're not able to do your job, you're not able to go to school, and certainly you're not able to earn a living. Wouldn't you do anything in your power to fix it so that you could go back and continue to live life? For a lot of teenagers, this is a very real concern. And they feel that the only way to move on with life is to fix the situation and make it as though it never existed. According to the Guttmacher Institute, the number one reason that women have abortions is in fact due to poverty, education, and family abandonment. Isn't raising a child hard enough without a support system and without the funds to support them both? I will go over the financial aspects of child rearing, health issues that can determine the decision, and the fact that some women just may not want to be a mother. Now, I would like to first go over the concern of costs. According to CNN Money, the cost of child rearing and for a middle-class family as of August 18th, 2014, if a child was born in the year of 2013 until they are the age of 18 years old, this does not include college, the cost is $245,000. Again, that does not include college. That is $250,000 nearly, which is actually up 2% from the year before. The cost to raise a child is almost mind-boggling. And that includes health care, that includes food, transportation, clothes, haircuts, the daily things that people need to live. That is what it's costing these days to raise a child. And again, that does not include college and higher education and them being able to live on their own once they are out of high school and make it on their own as a functioning part of society. Now, the time aspect. As I said, a lot of teenagers are getting abortions. Can you imagine going to work full-time, going to school full-time, doing this by yourself? And don't get me wrong, there are people that do it, and God bless them for doing so. But by the time they work 40 plus hours a week at their job, by the time they go to school full-time and they're dedicating several hours per class per day, when do they have time to care for the child? That starts to fall into the neglect of the child. The child isn't cared for, they're caring for themselves. Now, there are some other things that could cause somebody to go and get an abortion. The first one could be health problems with the baby. According to Medline, there are issues with fetuses that can cause mothers or women to need to get an abortion. For instance, there could be genetic defects, there could be major disabilities that would be very painful, very struggling for the child to deal with. Also, according to USA Today, there are certain circumstances with women that would need them to evacuate the fetus. For instance, preeclampsia, heart problems, heart failure, serious infections. These can be life-threatening issues to women who are currently carrying children and may need to evacuate the fetus or have an abortion. It's not something that they always want to do. However, it is something that sometimes is needed to be done. Moving on, there is the simple fact that some women just don't want children. They don't have a nurturing aspect. They don't want a child. They don't want to bring a child into the world that they feel that they're never going to love. A child that was brought into this world by an accident, and instead of having that child grow up feeling as though they are unloved, feeling as though they are unloved, knowing that they're an accident, that their parents don't want them, the mother decides to go ahead and evacuate the fetus or have an abortion. And in short, it really just protects the child from feeling all of those abandonment issues. Also, They can put them up for adoption. Sometimes kids end up going into abusive foster homes again and again. Causes not attitude, but behavioral issues. It causes mental situations that are not stable because the children have been abused. They have been molested. They have been tossed around from home to home because the other foster parents can't handle them anymore because of the behavioral issues. So it continues to worsen the situation. And in all, I mean, it just makes the child feel so horrible about themselves. They're not getting the education they need. They're not getting the nutrition that they need. They're not getting the love that they need. So instead of, excuse me, putting them into that situation, the mother chooses pro-choice, and she goes ahead and she has the abortion to prevent all of these. I have described to you a multitude of reasons as to why women should have the right to have an abortion if they so choose. As we've discussed, there are several different reasons: financial reasons, time reasons, health reasons, the simple fact that some people just don't want a child. Obviously, these women have decided that this is the best route for them, that this is the best situation, and they've decided to go ahead and have the abortion. They may not always love it. However, due to the financial reasons and health reasons, this is the decision that they have gone with. Hopefully, I have answered all of your questions, and thank you so much for listening.